Okay, so I've rearranged my spreadsheet just a little bit. I've stuck up here the resistor values we're going to be going through. I copied over here the central values, right? And so this is a copy of the numerics. And then I have down here twice the calculations for the resistances. And what I'm going to do is really simple. So we'll start with R1 again, even though we know it makes no difference, and we'll talk about why it makes no difference. And so the top one is going to be going up. The bottom one is down to 1782, goes down. Okay, so we've varied R1. Okay, and so this is central, this is up, and this is down. And so I'm just going to go here, I'm going to go down, I'm going to say that equals that. And there's all the values from taking R1 up. And then we go down here further. And here are all the values from taking R1 down. And we're just going to calculate sigma here is 1/2 of the absolute value of the difference. Right, and so there we go. And you'll see it really makes no difference at all, right? Okay, so we've got V1, V2, V4, and V6. R1, the sigma due to R1, I'm just going to take these values and paste them in. And I'm going to be a little bit more honest and go ahead and put 0 in there because that's actually what that is. So now we have the error on these quantities due to R1. All right, I'm going to go back. I'm going to put 1800 back because move R1 back to its central value. Well, all right, first, let's talk a little bit about why it makes no difference. The voltage doesn't change, right? And so when you take R1 up, a little bit more current goes, if we look here, right, a little bit more current goes towards, here we go, I.00, so 2.6 milliamps versus 2.632, 2.632, yep, right, it just all balances out as you move R1, a little bit of difference in I1. And so the voltage across the others does not change. All right, voltage across R1 doesn't change at all because that's the voltage across it. The total voltage across the others doesn't change. They're really independent of R1 altogether because the voltage across them is fixed. All right, so I'm going to go back to 1800 on both of these and 1800 here. Now, if we were measuring the currents, we would get a different thing, but we're not. We're measuring the voltages. Okay, so now 22, 20, 24, 24, and 2376. So we're going to go 24, 24, and 2376. All right. Now we have different sigmas. This is taking R2 up, taking R2 down, right? So R2, our sigma on R2 on these voltages due to R2. All right, 9 millivolts, 6 millivolts, 3 millivolts. Okay. R3. Go back over here. I'm going to just copy R2, put it back to where it's supposed to be. Then we're going to go R3, 2020 and 1980. So 2020, 1980. Now up here, we have the sigma due to changing R3. So 11 millivolts, 8 millivolts, 4 millivolts, right? Sigma due to changing R3. So we're going to go on and do R4. All right, again, have to put R3 back. And then R4, either 1919 or 1881. 1919, 1919, no, 1919. 1881. And here we have the sigma due to R4. All right. Of course, we're going to need to do R5 and R6. Okay, put this back at 1900. Okay, 22, 22, and 2178. Okay, 2222, 2178. Now we have here the error on R5. Paste those values over. If you notice, I'm pasting values every time I do this, so these are numbers, right? All right, 2200 and 2200, 1616, 1584, 1616, 1584, and now we've got our final set of errors. All right, so what is this chart I have here? This is the error. I'm going to copy the labels again. This is the error on V1 due to each of the resistors. The error is on each of the resistors. This is the error on V2 and V3 due to each one. This is the error on V4 due to each one. And this is the error on V5 and V6 due to each one. Now, we want the total error, right? So sigma total on all of these. What do we do? Well, okay, that one it's 0, right? Well, it's just the square root of that squared plus that squared plus that squared plus, because these are all independent, right? We square them, we add them, and we take the square root. And now we have the expected error, right? The calculated error on V1, which is 0. Makes sense because V1 is imposed by the source. V23, right? V4 and V56. Does that make sense? I hope it does. All right, good luck with this lab. If you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. See if you can't get this done while you're still here before spring break, and ask your questions before spring break. I'll see you in class.